Hone, once a tropical storm, then turning into a hurricane overnight. And take a look at this, if you can. Lloyd Alford behind the camera. The light came up here about 6 a.m. on the Big Island here in Hilo, about 40,000 people. And you see the Pacific Ocean being churned up. There's a jetty in the distance that's stopping some of the large waves as Lloyd turns the camera just to take a look at some of the atmosphere here. We're at a hotel that has a generator, and you see in the distance some of the palm trees. Well, here's the thing. Overnight, it's been very difficult conditions here as the storm passed just to the south of the Big Island, pretty close, 45 to 50 miles on the southern tip of the Big Island, and it's trekking to the west. Every single Hawaiian island will have impacts, and overnight we had heavy precipitation and gusty winds in some areas to the south, where meteorologist and field producer Jared Maloney has been tracking the storm. Up to 14 inches or more. Here in Hilo, we're approaching 6 inches, and that will continue throughout the day. We'll get more throughout the day as these outer bands continue to come in. The problem is road closures and mudslides down on the southern edge where the Hawaiian Beltline is just south of the black sand beaches. Road closures blocked off because of the flooding. We're not 100% sure as to whether there's mudslides down there. We got to get our eyeballs trained on that. So we are going to go head down there and take a look for ourselves. But if that's the case, those hilly sides with the rain and the winds pulling up the mud and breaking down trees and compromising those roadways. We could see flash flooding in towns like Hilo. Again, 40,000 people here. Could potentially see that. Power outages continue to fluctuate in the thousands all morning, and they will likely do that throughout the day. As Hilo we're bracing here for more precipitation. The beaches and the parks are closed. Officials have done that to keep people out of the water. They do not want surfers out there in those rip currents, and they want to keep people safe. The governor of Hawaii has an emergency declaration in place to help bring in resources if need be for some of these communities that may be cut off from the road closures. So potentially National Guard will be in play, and there are also shelters set up all up and down this eastern coast and in the southern area. Red Cross always here to help. That is certain. So Hawaiians are hunkering down. Every single island will feel the impacts as the storm continues to trek west. And to think, there's a trio of storms. We have this system, and then we have Hurricane Gilma, and then we have an invest in the eastern Pacific. Hawaii really just taking it on the chin here on this Sunday. Normally it's paradise. Not so much today.